You know, now that I think about it, I'm not really sure if what I'm doing counts as copy edits. Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Sarah Sutton. I am an indie author of 2 books. One is a friends to lovers romance titled Out of My... Nope. One is a friends to lovers romance titled What Are Friends For? The other one is a fake relationship romance titled Out of My League. You can find links to both those books down below. Whew! Welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad to be here today, guys. I am in a great mood. I'm feeling fine, feeling fresh, feeling fantastic, and that is all because I recently finished my final round of copy edits for my Halloween romance, If the Room Fits. Keep the covered poster right there. Guys, that book is coming super fast, and I was stressed, and now I'm not. Now I'm feeling really good about it. Now all that's left is proofreads, and I'm feeling like I'm in a good way. So I wanted to go over with you guys a little bit more about my copy edit process. I will say I'm not so sure this is a copy edit process, more like a line edit process. However, in my mind, copy edits are the edits that you do last, which I know is not what copy edits are. What are copy edits?
I don't know what that means.
Me neither.
If you like.
Okay, copy edit is to edit by checking consistency and accuracy. That is not what I did. I think what I did was line editing. So I will talk to you guys a little bit more what I do for my final round of editing for my book. But before we hop into today's video, it would mean the world to me if you could like this video and consider tapping the subscribe button. Likes and comments, all that stuff really help me in the algorithm, so it would really make my day. Let's get into today's video. So I'm just gonna call this like final edits since it's technically not copy edits according to Google. Let's dive in to how I edit my manuscript. The evolution of editing my manuscript, if you will. So we write the first draft. First draft is done. Now what's next is the second draft. So that is the draft that comes after the first draft, making it draft 2. This one's just a little bit easier. I'm fixing all of the plot holes that I know are in it from the first draft. I typically read through the first draft and mark down what plot holes are here. This should probably be changed for continuity. I don't like this scene, so let's just cut it, add a scene here, all that stuff. I'll make notes for the second draft and I will incorporate those in that second draft as we go on to it. From the second draft, once that is all said and done, and I make sure it's as pretty as possible, I will send it to beta readers. So beta readers are readers who are reading your book and giving you feedback on it. However, I have a full series on beta readers. I'll link it up in the cards and I'll link it down below in case you want to go check it out. But what I do with my experience in beta readers. This time for my book that I'm about to go to beta readers for, it's going to be a little bit different because I'm on a little bit of a time crunch, but it's fine. And then once the beta readers give me their feedback, obviously I incorporate it and I look for anything last minute that I want changed. The last minute plot thing, is the plot okay? Anything like that, I will change it, edit it, fix it, and then I send it to my copy editor. So my copy editor goes through and reads the whole book for continuity and accuracy and for prettiness. So my copy editor for my last one went through and would tell me if I used two like justs really close to each other. Just is a word that I have a terrible time with, you guys. She'll go through and she'll help me find words that could be rephrased, weak sentences, and all that stuff. And then we hop into my final edits. Okay, you guys, let's talk about how I do my final edits because it's a little bit differently than just reading the manuscript and incorporating the stuff. Edits. That's the word I'm looking for. So what I do is I take my phone and I put my manuscript into Vellum. So Vellum is this formatting software that I use. I talk about it all the time. It's a godsend. Love it to pieces. But I put it into Vellum. Vellum puts it into a format that can go on my phone. So usually I'll open it using my Books app, the Apple iBooks app. I find that's a little bit easier for me to take notes and all that stuff. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna look at the Out of My League version of my copy edits. Sounds good? So what I do is I open up my iBooks app and then I click my manuscript And then what I do is you'll see that I've already marked stuff up here. What I did for this one, the word lined here isn't needed. So I would go in and I would highlight that pink. Pink for me means delete. Don't do it. Don't use it. Blue usually means that I have a note left for myself that isn't a change. So let's look at this, ignore the rest of the class to watch me line. So I said, maybe rework, a little wordy. So that comment is directly to me. It's not a suggestion of how I could change it. It's me telling myself, this is a little wordy, possibly rework this. And down here, I'm listening, I insisted. I left a comment as well, not a semicolon. That would probably be, I think I probably changed it to a period. I'm not sure how I did, I can't remember. But yeah, and then right here, it was a back to school pitch. The formatting here, I wasn't sure if I wanted to do back to school in all caps or in here. So formatting, make this capitals, your choice, editor Sarah. And I must have been in a good mood because I talked to myself directly. But let's turn the page and you'll see that there's some green now. So the green means that I am directly making a suggestion. So this says the student whose idea gets chosen, and I directly suggested to change it, the student journalist whose idea gets chosen. And down here, and I had nothing, no ideas, zilch. So that's where I'm making a direct change. You see, that's kind of how I do it. The green means direct change, the blue means talking to myself, the pink means delete it. Sometimes I will use the yellow if I have two words that are close together. Right here, see dust and dusty. I'd go through the manuscript and make all of these notes, and then I would go into my computer and I'd open my little Word document and I'd hold my phone right next to me and I would start incorporating those edits. So I would start copy and pasting the things I wanted to delete. I would reword the things that I wanted to reword. I would add the new words that I wanted to add. It is so easy for me to do it on my phone because it's also giving me a new way to look at my manuscript. Once you've been looking at the same project for so long, you kind of start to numb yourself to it a little bit, especially when you're looking at it in the same format. So if you're just constantly looking at it from your laptop screen, you're not getting a new way of looking at it and you're not getting a new perspective. But reading it on my phone really, really helps me to get a new perspective, and it helps put it into like this book format. It's taking it from Word and putting it into my phone on my device, making it an ebook. And ebooks are books that sell, and ebooks are books that are legit books. Books. I'd be highlighting those words like crazy. It's also really inspiring to see my book in an ebook format as it gets really close to the end of the drafting, editing, all that stuff process, because it just makes it feel so much more real. And I find that it's easier for me to do these kind of like line edits, final edits at this stage because everything is all set in stone. This is just the last stylistic choices I like to do to make it my own, to make it perfect, and then I send it off to proofreaders. Once I finish the phone portion, I also liked to Control F words that I know I used a ton. So I used just too many times, but also checking for your filter words like I see, I hear, I feel. That's one. I had a hard time with I feel, so I kind of went back and rearranged the sentences so it wouldn't sound like that. There are a lot of words that you can go through and cut from your manuscript that aren't needed. Most of the time, there are some instances where you'll need a word, needs to be there, like just. There are times where the word just is needed in a sentence to make it work. But then I will do that. I'll Control F, find all those words I want to rework, and then we're done with my final edits. Then it goes to proofreaders. I incorporate those proofreads, and then it's off to the printing press, which is wild! Ah, I cannot believe it. Oh, I cannot believe If the Broom Fits is getting so close to publication, you guys. It is August 12th today, and September 1st we had the cover reveal. So September 1st, this bad boy paper can get torn off and you'll see the beautiful cover in all of its beautiful cover glory. And then from there, the book releases October 6th. I can't believe it, you guys. October 6th, my Halloween book is finally going to be out. I started drafting this book last October, and now it's actually going to be publishing. I can't believe it. So it's going to be publishing in paperback and ebook format. Anyway, you guys, that's all I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching today's video. If you enjoyed it, please don't forget to leave a like, leave a comment, and maybe subscribe if you enjoyed this content. I post writing related videos every Monday and Friday. Friday is usually my vlogs, but every Monday and Friday I post a new video. And then on Sundays and Wednesdays we have a writing sprints live streams starting here at 8 p.m. I'm going to be doing some writing sprints collabs very soon, so keep an eye out. I will be letting you guys know over on Instagram. My Instagram handle is @SarahMySutton. So yeah, I have a writing sprint live stream coming with Autumn Ashley over on her channel this Saturday, I want to say. I'll leave it linked down below so you guys can add it to your calendar, but it's my very first live stream with somebody else. I'm super excited. But yes, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you on Wednesday with a live stream or on Friday with another vlog. Bye.